We're back.
Yay!
We're the Uki Tabuki is mostly out of my system, and we're here to play. Oh, Will's just clicking on it while I'm talking. That's fine. A cutscene could start right away while I was doing an intro. William.
Sorry,
Why would you do that?
Because you didn't say don't do that?
But you're an adult. You can use your adult brain.
Because we're here to play games.
No, we're not, really. We're here to do this stupid shit down the bottom left corner. Which, for some reason, we're not all the way down in the bottom left corner.
Huh. That is weird.
All life is
that.
only a set of pictures in the brain, among
know.
which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Neat. Well, I think this is where the game starts.
Looks like it.
So let's fix that camera real quick.
Okay.
'Cause on the OBS, it shows us like in the corner. What is going on?
Is it because the game isn't in the full
No,
window?
it's something to do with weird formatting. I wonder if we alt tab back in if it'll fix it. Because it also, see how it has like the black.
No,
line?
we are in the corner. There's a black bar on top and bottom of this display.
Weird. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh well. But anyway, before we go anymore, pause the game really quick. Yeah, Will, stop fucking touching stuff.
Okay.
We really know nothing about this game, but I'm sure it's going to be okay-ish. Epic's been pretty good about giving away decent free games. Had a few friends tell us this was good. All I know is that this is some form of a Lovecraft game, and all Will knows is how to high kick and make okay pancakes.
But make good pancakes.
No, not anymore.
Yeah,
I
I do.
defeated your pancakes.
Mm-mm.
Fight me.
Your pancakes aren't that good.
Oh man, it's on Pancake War 2019. Anyway, here we go. Them and jellyfish. Jellyfish don't live in attics.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Dr. Faust, is that you?
That didn't look like him.
How do you know what Dr. Faust looks like?
Because we're best friends.
Oh, okay. That's a weird-ass machine.
Neat glove, though.
Ah, man, is this the unofficial sequel to that one game where you have a time thing on your hand and I can't remember what it's called?
My brain wants to say split, but I know that's not what it's
Time
called.
Splitters is a different game.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is that game called?
At last. The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
You can view the game controls by hitting escape. Oh, so there's quick saving.
Upload, quick save, previous slot, next slot. Escape, crouch, run. Toggle equipment is C, journals J. Torches F. Move and toggle inventory. Okay, cool. Strange device was already on my left arm when I came around
it was just called
inside
Time Shift.
in the meeting room of a pot. Oh, of the a pot. And I took a shit.
That says Antarctic.
Oh, fuck, I can't read.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go test and see how the audio sounds from your room.
Okay.
This device is
Oh man, I'm gonna
resonating
keep
in my
coughing the whole
mind.
time.
Stop being sick.
Nope.
Oh wow, that's a lot of text. I guess it's just one page. All the participants consumed the Devarshi mixture 5 minutes ago. They entered some kind of altered state of mind, altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they're chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their limbs, and as always, I wonder if it is because of something they're actually seeing beyond. Stop typing stuff on my computer.
Well, you only had 10 seconds to do this. I said quickly type something. There was a time bar, so I typed really quick. You weren't even watching the stream, William.
You're not even watching the stream, William.
Is there audio, like, for the game?
Yeah? How's that sound?
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind. It's too dark. To be safe, I better find a light source.
Quick, it's your 4-month sub-anniversary. Type a message to show that you've been subbed. So I was like, what is the one thing that would capture Will's ability to speak the best?
I left that up when I came in here because I was going to type that in while you were playing Resident Evil tonight.
Why? What do you mean? You left what up?
That type of message thing. That's been up for 10 minutes.
It wasn't up at all when I got on there. You were looking at the videos section and weren't even on the stream. That's why we only had one viewer. And then when I clicked on it, that message popped up, and then the bar started emptying out.
Antediluvian shamanism.
That's what that word said.
Yep.
So you can't zoom out anymore?
Zoom out what?
The camera for us?
Nope.
It's too dark. To be safe, I better find a light source.
Let's try something real quick.
Okay, what are we trying?
Let's go back into OBS. No one's watching, so who gives a shit? Alright. So open up the camera.
I figure.
Yep. Zoom in. Now zoom out.
Huh.
I fixed it.
You did it.
I'm the best, and your shirt's stupid.
Your pillow's dumb.
No, it supports my back. You support a terrible band. Boom!
Florence and the Machine is.
I know they're your favorite, and I also like their stuff. But now we look weird. Now we need to fix ourselves. Hey everyone, welcome to tech support with
With
Chubby and Dum Dum. Why are you so chubby?
You shouldn't call yourself dumb.
That's the joke I literally just did, William.
I know. And I rolled with it. But
Yeah, you rolled with it because all your rolls chubby.
oh man. Do I need to go get a new shirt then?
It's
Is that
fine.
the
Who
thing?
cares? No one gives a
Okay.
shit about this. No, but we need to change the camera because we look like we just moved around some because we look weird. That's why I don't know why you got back into the game.
What do we need to change about the camera?
Let's move it a little to the right and then up. No, like the what? No, don't. You know why?
Because you can move the camera on the screen.
But why would we move it to the right on the screen?
That
No, like more over one more.
can't.
That's fine.
as far as
Can we
I
move up a little bit? Damn it. Okay.
Nope.
Well.
You
okay.
happy now?
No.
Good.
Okay.
Done.
You done being a little butthole? Yeah.
You're being a little butt.
My butt is enormous. All right, so You found a really long ass book you read some of.
Yep.
So you're in the spooky room.
Need to find a light source.
I think you found it. You found a torch, William. Do you like the torch that you found?
It's nice. Expedition handbook.
How do you pronounce that word?
Upowit?
There you go. You called it Upot before, and I was like, William, come on.
No.
No, what?
I will not come on.
You will. We need to turn vertical sync on.
Oh, do we?
Yep. I think I'm just gonna default just have VSync on all the time for everything. It's the very last toggle option. There we go. I don't know what is. I think it's this monitor. I just need a new one. Come on, Black Friday. Oh, it's congestion. It is not the combustion.
Hello?
Stop being sick.
Anybody here?
I'll just blow my nose on your Lawrence in the machine shirt.
What Lawrence in the machine
Yeah.
shirt?
It's 2019. Any gender can sing any band.
Locked.
It's locked, Will. Now you'll never be able to get into the living quarters.
Locked.
Check your journal.
It just says the door's locked. I need to turn on the power.
But it's just that it's been updated.
We're not functioning due to power surge. Why hasn't anyone attended to this problem? Where is everybody?
So wait, we're in Antarctica?
I think so.
Why would you ever go there?
To look at penguins.
Penguins don't even live there anymore, Will.
To laugh at polar bears as they drown.
Okay, that makes sense. You just throw bottles of Coke at them.
Mm-hmm.
Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside.
Okay.
Why the fuck would you ever go outside?
To laugh at polar bears as they drown. We already established
No,
that.
you just do that from your camera feed. You just look on BuzzFeed. Stop those bloody sessions. Oh, that's a lot of... Okay. Yep, nothing super important. People are just having crazy headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Strong snowstorm expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It's Antarctica. It's always snowing, idiots. I mean, it's not, but still. For a second, I actually thought this was a frictional game. And I was like, you guys already did one in Antarctica. What are you doing there again? Ah, Will, you is the best.
You wrote that.
No, your computer wrote it.
You wrote that.
I don't know why you're so grump about it.
Because I'm grumping.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Some good flag physics.
It kind of reminds me of the scene from The Hateful Eight where that guy goes to the outhouse.
My mind is clouded. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
What? I think that's what it is. I wonder if that is a word in, like, Inuit. Will, you are 1/32nd Inuit, so tell me.
I'm not that.
Okay. Once
You know
again,
that I'm not that.
I don't know that you're not that, William, but also we're on the internet and we're goofing, so this is your chance to goof instead of just immediately shutting down the bit and leaving us with nothing to talk about. Again, seriously. It's not funny. Gross.
This hose was tampered with. Tank is empty.
Alright, so I had to find some fuel and...
I wonder what time period this is supposed to be in.
I don't know.
Oh, the jerry can.
Alright, there's the fuel.
Can you turn it on?
I think the hose is still messed with.
This hose was tampered with.
Well, what if you hit the button? Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else with it right now.
Okie doke. Let's find a hose. Oh, never mind. Let's just put tape on the hose.
There we go.
Well, that's nice. Is that it?
I think so. I can't get it back out.
Hmm.
Maybe there's a start button somewhere else.
Maybe.
Locked.
It's locked.
Hmm.
Nothing in the med kit. That sucks. Can you go back outside?
I think so, but I don't know where I would go.
Was there a thing out here that is a button to turn on that generator? Like this glowing switch?
There we go.
We did it. And back we go.
There we go. So that's gonna be locked for a while.
Or forever.
Forever. I don't know why you would set it up to where your power was in one building and the people were in the other building.
I'm sure there's a reason for it because I've seen that in so many things where, like, maybe it's because like the generator's really loud.
Maybe.
And if something like shorts out and the thing catches fire, it won't kill everyone. It was like even in Alan Wake, the generator was out in the shed.
Mm.
The pineal gland.
Also known as the Conarium.
That's the name of the game.
They said it. They said the title.
It's named after Spooky Pinecone.
I guess I'm not gonna do anything with those.
Oh, he's gone insane.
What was that?
Looked like a weird shadow monster. There we go.
Kiffin. We have to find Cthulhu's dildo. Huh. You found Henson's notes. Now read it in a good read voice.
For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I've been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette, talking in a somber tone. These nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I am longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I am feeling a constant urge to do so as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult with Dr. DeWitt about this.
Nib. You probably need that walkie-talkie. solved the puzzle.
You did it. You're the best puzzle solver.
This is Upward Expedition
Yeah,
Base.
Upward.
Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upward
Pequod.
Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? There is
Coming in
someone
hot and just starts
waiting.
playing
Please,
David Bowie
come in.
music as he starts shooting at the Antarctic thing.
Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Or, you know, it could just be really cold.
Can it? Well, I guess like if you hit 0 Kelvin, can it get survivably cold enough to fuck with communication technology?
I mean, if the storm outside broke the antenna.
Well, that's not a matter of being cold necessarily. I don't know if you meant like it gets so cold that like the electrons and stuff can't accurately get from place to place or something. I don't know a lot about that. I'm pretty dumb. That's why I got this cold. It's Dr. DeWitt.
On psychoactive plants. Shati and Diverche?
Sure. Those are words. Is this just a horror adventure where we just did really bad acid and are wandering around naked outside in like Maine in the winter, and someone's gonna be like, Dylan, just get back inside, and he's like, I'm in Antarctica, where are the penguins?
That is what it's gonna be.
Nice. Shit. Document. Is there anything in here worth saying?
Looks like it's a consent form.
For Dr. Faust, which anyone named Faust is such a red flag in anything.
So if you met someone named Dr. Faust in real life, would you just walk away from that person and never try to talk to them again?
No, it depends. If they start talking about making deals or whatever, then I'm like, nope.
What if they're a car salesman?
Then nope.
It's stuck.
It clearly was opening enough that you could probably kick it open.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the mankers are going to be.
Don't know. It could be anything.
What's the over-under on them just being shadow monsters, because modeling is hard?
40%?
Oh, it smells awful in here.
And it's not even that old. Our chef is just terrible.
Got him.
They have black tea. Did they keep it separate from the white tea? They did! Those racists. Will, what are your feelings on I know you like tea, but give everyone your general feelings about tea. What are your favorite teas?
It's stuck.
The best tea I probably had was a fruit tea in China. That was just like a bunch of berries and I think a little bit of green tea mixed together. That one was really good. I like the oolong tea, which I think is just black tea. And then I remember the first time I really drank like an organic tea was like when we landed in China, because we were being treated by the university that
What do you mean organic tea?
well, that's what I'm getting to, that was hosting us. And
Stuck.
they made a tea where they basically just took chrysanthemum flowers and just threw them in water and then boiled them. And that was decent, but for that like whole dinner, I was just falling asleep in my chair because we'd been on a plane for 12 and a half hours. And I just felt really bad because I felt like I was being really rude.
Locked.
Okay, so we've got a James Barlow, a C. Linning, H. Anderson. Okay.
Can you put on that jacket?
Lynn Brown,
It's locked.
Ned Well, John DeWitt, Johann DeWitt. I said that wrong earlier then. In Hansen.
Oh no! Physics objects.
Well, Ferguson.
Locked.
David
It's locked.
Parker. Okay.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Everybody's gone to the rapture.
Nikolai Gogol, the portrait. Nothing on that one.
What are these weird little doll men? That kind of looks like the dude's face for the game.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
This game sort of reminds me of those old Nancy Drew adventure games. Those are fun. Oh, you're going to the pirate quarters?
Yes.
Locked.
Alright, whose is this one?
MC Hammer.
Blake. These aren't bad for like research team quarters.
How many research team quarters rooms have you been in?
7.
Oh. Take the metal pipe. An object that looks like a handle. Can you turn the other knobs? Oh, can you move that slider up and down? Oh, it's one of these puzzles, the ones you love so much. It looks to be the right size.
Don't know how to get it right.
I mean, that looks right. The speed's just off.
There we go. Oh, we should do it again.
I think the top part is, or maybe you do have to do it twice, yeah. Well, I think when it's beeping really fast, it means you're close. Well, it's beeping faster the other way. Well, you did it. Now what?
I don't know. This thing?
It's stuck.
Hit the button.
Don't start screaming at me, head.
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilmer.
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why?
Oh yeah, dialogue
trees.
trees. Why are you claiming that you're me?
You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilmer. But you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me.
So do you think we should move our heads to the other side of the screen?
Yeah, we should probably move over.
Can we do that now? Or?
Yeah. And then just we'll flip. Whoa. We didn't know that that's where little talkie bits would be.
Where's the mirror
Configure
option?
video. advanced. You don't have to click it once. Mirrored. Mirrored.
I don't see mirrored.
Use your eyeballs.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. There we go.
You could have said it's near the bottom.
But I want you to be able to use your eyes. I don't want to hold your hand all the time while you're a big boy.
Where's everybody?
Where is everybody?
They are here.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
Conarium?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
You found a secret.
Oh man. Hidden plants of great antiquity. Secrets.
Read the secret.
That strange device fascinated and horrified me in equal measures. It seems that it is able to reply to my questions with logical answers, but how could that be possible? Its eyes were so devoid of meaning that they disturbed me deeply. Above all, after speaking with it, I sensed explicitly a feeling of forlornness, as if loneliness is starting to give way to such singularities, signifying that I shall continue to be a stranger inside this desolate place, all alone for some time. We obtained a trophy.
Don't forget to be saving.
There we go.
Oh, so much spookiness in one little place.
This should be my room.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
So are you literally a ghost?
I don't think so.
Is this just game getting really mad at the reason you don't have hands or anything? Oh wait, you do have hands. Huh. Just because he called you air, so I didn't know if you were like you're supposed to be like a meta joke on the fact that normally like they don't make a character model. So you're actually a ghost and he is you. The radio room.
Did we already go up here? I think we did.
I don't remember.
Yes, we did.
We have that thing that is like a handle. So we need to be on the lookout for a door with no handle.
Okay, this way. That's the exit.
Were there any other buildings outside?
Um,
Oh. Oh, wait, never mind. There were no puzzles or anything in here?
I don't think so.
Because I see that has a blinking red light on.
Oh, hey, it's got this thing. Can we
Oh.
interact with it?
No.
Bummer.
Aha! A book.
That was that one.
Yeah. Adamantite shovelness. Ha ha!
We have found a compass we can't take, with nothing on the back.
Damn unusable compasses. Now, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me.
Media room, private quarters, I think. Yeah, living quarters.
Did we go into everyone's room?
Everyone that I could get into, yeah.
Okay.
Crew rooms. I
Rooms.
think we've been this way then. Wait, yes we have.
So I was like, you went into all those rooms?
Yeah. And we need to go this way to these rooms.
Okay. What do we got?
This was more like what I expected.
Ah. Bloody notes, those are always good.
You wanna read this one?
Nope.
Oh, okay. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower, like the little statue that we found. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents during working hours. Sometimes I fear his voice through the radio. It is not a form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably be facing.
You found a secret.
Found another secret.
Well, how are you so good at finding secrets?
Because I was a master of Blue's Clues when I was a kid.
Is it your 132nd Inuit blood?
Yep, totally.
Thank you. Thank you, William.
That book was bright.
Can you click on it to make it easier to read?
Nope.
Damn.
One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips, it has an open third eye in its forehead, as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every boss relief
I have no idea.
we've discovered so far. All this, not these. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures of primal myths. Several other examples of composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape, they were mostly damaged and generally in a bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. Let's see. The abundance of five-pointed stars seen in the design.
Shapes.
Five-pointed shape, whatever. Five-pointed shapes. Seen in the design of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above, most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape.
Oh shit, that's a spooky door.
That is creepy. This grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face. When we first found it residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in eons past, some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within it. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands was some symbol carved into which we are yet to decipher.
The pine cone, that's the Conarium. Will, it's all coming together, baby. You obtained a trophy item.
Yay.
A baby. You have obtained the baby. It's yours to do with as you will. Now, if you just go back to bed, the monsters can't get you. So,
Yeah, as long as I have my blanket up.
so I don't even know why this guy's doing anything. Just go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's an elder oh, those are
Those are hands.
gloves.
Gloves.
I thought those were just loose hands, and I was like, oh no.
You want to read this one?
My throat hurts, man. You're gonna be doing all the reading too.
Fine.
Yeah, sorry, Will. You have to do some work.
I don't want to do work. I am inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are. What are you doing?
Turning the torch on enough.
That our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow I can explore while I'm dreaming the vistas of grandeur, an alien prospect in unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all of this became evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into the oblivion, crossing the line between the wall of sleep. L. Ferguson.
It's Le Ferguson.
Sorry. Didn't realize he was French.
He's not. He's Scandinavian.
Okay.
Where are all the guns? I feel you would hate Antarctica.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be really cold.
Your feet would just fall right off.
Not if I had the right socks.
Now you're always cold.
That is true. I am always cold.
You found a key to Johan's room.
Yep.
More hands. More hands!
Is that supposed to be Spoon Man?
Nope.
Locked. It's locked.
Come together with more spoons. More hands. It's to your right.
That's my
No,
room.
get in there.
We need to find. Oh, it's probably first locker.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The locker's locked because it's a locker. It's a thing that you lock.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
You found a note about a mental problem.
I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for 3 subjects: Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman. Whom
Wait, so he's not a doctor?
I guess not. Whom I have been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviation. Oh, I can move the light a little bit. Some serious deviations in their behavior patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder. But it was too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far a cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day. As a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out, everybody is displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. the weather conditions we have been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Although it sounds like he was trying to help.
But you're too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in that Gorillaz song.
Which one?
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, where they say
Or no,
you're,
Dirty Harry.
where they say you're too crazy. Okay.
He says, yes, he does say you're too crazy.
Have we been this way?
Is Clint Eastwood the one's like, I'm happy,
Yeah.
feeling sad, I got sunshine in my butt.
In his butt.
See, that way there is no place that the sun don't shine, so no one can tell you to stick it anywhere. You're immune to that verbal jab. Now, there haven't been any other doors that have X's on them. Does that mean that door will never be openable?
I don't know. Did we get... Nope, storage was locked.
Was there anything else in Johan's locker?
No, there was just his coat.
Are you 100% for certain?
I can go double check, but
Maybe it's on the ground. in
I'm
there?
99% certain.
Because where do we have left to go? The infirmary.
The elevator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else in his locker.
Okie doke.
Alright, so now we need to figure out where the elevator is. Where was that sign? Is the elevator this way?
I don't know.
Or is it up here and then around this corner?
That says something.
Snowstorm expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. Radio connection between the base and the ship will not be available. That is a picture of a ship. That is a weird symbol thing.
The ship looks really old.
The ship does look really old. Weird bat monster, probably.
Because that's the ship he was trying to call. Is there a date on that first one with the storm?
Familiar visits in the lower chambers once were formed in the form of a black cat. Spectral image echoes through 7 rooms. What sin called it out of its hollow, looming dim and ghost-like? No.
Oh, I just meant like on the paper, yeah, because it wasn't in the text. Never mind.
I think they're specifically avoiding putting dates on it. Let's see, there's that.
I feel like you just did a big circle.
I think I did, because that's the door to outside. So the elevator could be this way. What's in there? There was that office. Okay, no. That's... Is there a map? There's not a map. That's the living quarters. Meeting room.
Oh, you're back to the beginning.
Yeah. Sorry, nose edged. Radio room. Outside. Quarters. I think it's this way. Infirmary.
Have we gone into the infirmary?
Yeah, that was where we found one of the journals.
Oh, okay.
All the members awakened without any problem except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. So you are dead and you are a ghost.
Nice.
He was extremely cold, and There was no detectable pulse. While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I was unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it, but because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce.
Nice. You are a bed for the old ones.
Yep.
I was just gonna just Bloodborne and just end with you turning into a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Here comes that plant thing. Oops, game's chugging. Storage.
Locked.
Ah, here it is.
Alright, here we go. This is probably fine.
Yeah.
Don't forget to be saving.
We'll save when we get to the bottom.
What?
That message you put in the chat,
It's quite hilarious.
of course.
Primal myths.
Primal myths. What are you doing? Okay. Stop it.
No. Stop having such flickable elbows.
No.
And they should be flicked. Autosave. No save.
It just saved.
Yeah, but now you can quick save. I mean, quick load.
Okay, so it's warm enough for a tree to be growing down here.
Yep.
Glossopteris.
They're probably harnessing the power of the thermal core.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It won't open.
I think you found the way to go.
Yep, so let's go the
Stop.
other ways.
It's stuck.
Never mind.
It won't open.
That's not what you said.
X Temple, X Flooded Caves, X Base. Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problems. Submarines also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passage, but it is slow going.
So, when were submarines first used?
I know they were at least around during World War II. U-boats were early submarines, I'm pretty sure. probably in there.
Whoa.
What is this?
A cylinder.
Phonograph cylinder? Oh my goodness, there's so much reading. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with the strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. But again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who liked to chew on certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous system to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensation. Sorry. Ugh, it is really, really bad.
Try to lean on camera and do that. But you've already done it, so
I know. Non-human sensations, I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions end, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance.
Yep, everything's fine.
Yeah, that's completely normal.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area. Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Tahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Okay.
So it's plants.
Versus ethereal horrors.
Mm-hmm. Plants versus eldritch gods.
Locked. Locked.
Alright, so it looks like that's as far as we can go into this room. Now to head down the spook hallway.
To the spook hallway. Spook on me. Spook on me.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts for portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite. Tower base, cavern entrance.
What was the need for such security measures?
I have a handle-like thing. Can I not stick
No,
that
you
in?
need like a key or something, like something to show that you're able to use the elevator. What is your hand thing?
Standard walkie-talkie. Strange device in my left hand. When I came around the meeting room of the Antarctic base, it comes as no surprise that I don't remember anything about it.
Okay. You can hit F.
Yeah, it looks like the handle would go right in there.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Oh man, you're gonna ride the yeah elevator?
The link elevator?
Yes.
Was that what it was called?
Yes.
Ah.
Nope, we did something.
Oh, I put the handle in. What the fuck? I put the handle in there.
Oh.
Let's touch the black cat first. Nope. Okay.
Icky.
Oh, there's the pollen. Oh man, is it time to trip balls?
So look at the shadow of the cat.
I'm seeing it.
Okay. The game clearly wants you to look at it. Feed the cat to the plant.
I can't do anything with the cat. Oh, we're locked in here. Okay.
Can you do anything with the plant again?
That doesn't look like it.
Hmm. You touch the message box again?
Which one?
That one.
Oh, this one? Oh, I guess I'm done tripping balls. Okay.
Whoa!
Spooky.
Your flashlight's off.
I think power's out. Oh, this door's open. Well, that is not normal.
Goodbye, plants.
Oh, okay. Ah.
That's a dead guy.
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
Ooh, we got a key.
A key!
Oh, it's an anonymous thing.
An anonymous thing.
We finally finished excavating the monolith into
Yep.
dead space.
No, it's 2001: Space Odyssey, Will.
What is it called? The monolith in dead space?
No, it's called the glyph or something. The monoglyph or... I'll look it up.
Okay. The monolith was silently waiting for a soul to see it again. Situated within the circular building, we reached the link elevator. That magnificent piece of carving was buried halfway down under a mound of debris. It most probably could have been written in the earliest pages of history. I cannot describe exactly my
It's called the black marker.
Oh, the black marker. Okay. I cannot describe my feelings for the first time when I stood aghast, contemplating that gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Only God knows how many ages have passed since its initial carving. Just thinking about its age sends shivers down my spine. Which civilization could have constructed such grandeur, now waving a forlorn goodbye without giving away the secrets of its masters? Furthermore, even though most of them are damaged beyond repair, we spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in southeast Algeria. We don't have any strong evidence to suggest anything, but Cornell Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. In any case, we don't have enough data on its age, but it is evident that history needs to be rewritten yet again.
Oh no.
Who is this?
Heard
It's
this
impossible
dead
to
man.
determine with so much decomposition. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
Yep. This is probably safe to bring into our base.
Nope.
It's fine, Will. It's not like they've
Oh,
broken out of
yes.
containment yet.
These are the pre-human species
Oh, man, I'm
we
already
found
preparing for
frozen
next
in a
year's
cave
Spooks
far
time.
south of the base.
And you're gonna play SCP Containment Breach?
No.
Yes.
No.
This is a thing now.
No. Tripping balls.
Touch the artifact of Cthulhu.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone. I think you should retire to your room. I'm going to think a bit more.
Look at that weird ass plant. Look at this weird ass map.
Antarctica, the southernmost continent and the site of the South Pole. It is a virtually uninhabited ice-covered landmass. Most cruises to the continent visit the Antarctic Peninsula, which stretches towards South America. It is known for the Lemaire Channel and Paradise Harbor, striking iceberg-flanked passageways, and Port Lockroy, a former British research station turned museum. The peninsula's isolated terrain also shelters rich wildlife, including many penguins. The rest of the text is illegible.
Because as soon as he started writing about penguins, Cthulhu took his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because the truth is, penguins are an illusion. Did you ever watch the Pebble and the Penguin movie?
No.
Jesus. What about Scamper?
Yes.
Yes. Louis the Macaroni Penguin, the most baller-ass penguin.
Mm-hmm.
He would be voiced by Inosuke in the Japanese dub today.
Do I need to go somewhere or do something, or am I just...
I don't know. Said you should retire to your room.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't see a door to leave through.
Is it just getting darker?
I think so.
Can you hit F?
No.
Okay. Did you just touch the statue again? Oh, there's the doorway out right there. You crazy person. Will, what did you do?
It's a lot of candles.
It's like a hangover moment. There's those doors over there, so
There's doors over there.
Oh, they're not doors to your right.
Am I stuck?
What did you do? Why'd you try to run onto the bed?
There we go.
To your right. They're not doors over here. They just, the walls are super weird. There we go. I knew I saw a door. I'm the best. Excuse me. I burped. That's how good I am.
It's locked.
Do you ever just do that in your own house? You just try to open a door and go, it's locked, and then just forget about it and go sit in a corner?
Yeah, do you not hear me do that outside your room a bunch?
I don't lock my door.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Because I rattle it and go, it's locked, and then I go sit in the living room and be sad because you locked me out of your room again.
I would wake up immediately and then come fight you.
Well, you're not asleep when I do it.
Well, then you're not doing it because I would hear you.
I am doing it, though.
But you're not. See, I'm killing your bit. How does it feel when you have your bit killed?
It's fine.
No, it's terrible. I hate it. And now you'll never kill one of my bits again. Or I'll punish you by making you play all of the DLC of Alien Isolation.
There's DLC for that game?
Yeah. Buy and buy any of it. It's all like extra stuff.
There's the elevator handle.
That looks like a weird dildo.
Pronunciation of the zzzz.
That's mildly ironic.
Why?
It's a book about pronouncing things, but the word that it's trying to tell you how to pronounce is really hard to pronounce. Alright, let's head back to that elevator.
Not done looking around in this room.
Fine, read this bloodstained note. Yes.
Dursahi?
Sure.
The legendary drink of the oldest myths. I heard about the elusive mixture decades ago when I was writing a thesis on Salvia Divinorum, also known as the Sage of the Diviners. An entheogenic
Sure, just keep going.
plant used mostly in religious and shamanistic ceremonies. For centuries, no one could gather any information about it other than that its legendary, mystical, psychoactive properties. In some sources, it was a drink of the gods, while in others, a key to opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. The soul bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would kill even for a hint about one of its lost ingredients. That's something I was on the lookout for throughout my career. Now, a new formula is forming in my mind. I feel like there is a chance for me to produce, if not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture. Dvarsahi, whatever it's called. With the new... Why do you keep patting me?
It's to encourage your hooked on phonics adventure.
During the word. You could read this too.
My throat hurts too much, Will.
Well, my throat also hurts.
Will, stop being sick.
No. Oh. That looks monstrous. Somewhat humanoid form, these sculptures initially reminded us of the terracotta army sculptures carved as funerary art buried with the first emperor of China to protect him in the afterlife. Judging by the writings on some of the bas reliefs, now we believe that these wooden puppets or golems were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptians. I'm not going to say that. Funerary figurines, which are servants of their owner in the hereafter. We saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence on the carved and polished rock stools as if waiting to be for a command.
Alright. Let's get on this elevator.
don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying. Searching is the only way.
Why does everyone else have yellow coats, but you have a red coat?
Because you're gonna die.
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
I like how the radio has the Morse code alphabet on it.
Who was he?
Down we go. Welcome to Hooked on Phonics, starring Will and the band Kaleo.
Why the band Kaleo?
Way down we go.
Makes sense then.
Yep, you did it.
You did it. You got in that elevator.
Nipple flick.
Oh, don't.
Can you feel it still? So this has been like a fun little adventure game. I have not been spooked.
Me neither.
But don't worry, Will. The spooks are coming.
I'm sure they are.
If not in this game.
You're talking about Alien
Yes,
Isolation,
I am.
aren't you? Okay. Now we get to explore this creepy ruin.
Hi, creepy room. Pick up that axe. Now, do you have an axe?
I don't think so. I think it's just an item in my inventory. There's some strange vegetation filling most of the hallways, as amazing as it is deadly. There is a hidden world right beneath the Upawit base. Even though I was prepared to find such a place, it was way different than imagining alone. We tried to cut our way through, but the plant reacted with a highly poisonous gas, seemingly coming from its glowing bulbs. But I issued a warning to stop going near any of the plants they came across in any of those caverns. I also noticed a strange phenomenon that I spent some time examining. A sample from the plant, it occurred to me that individual vines grow and shrink in length on demand. It also seems as though it can move even though there are no air currents, and its movements seem too regular to be caused by natural forces. This may sound strange, but I have the notion that it is conscious, or at least on some level.
Just Will adding his own words.
Yep. There we go. Standard expedition camping axe looks sturdy.
Is that? What's the thing on the bottom of it? Is it an ice pick?
Hey,
Look.
anyone here?
Yep, that's great. Just walk into this place and start yelling.
You have an
Dr.
axe.
James?
Nothing can stop you.
Dr. Morgan? Anybody? Where are they, for God's sake? Looks like something's missing here.
My penis. He just slides it in there. Yes. Thank you. Need a full loop.
Okay.
It's clearly shooting a beam of light over that way.
Into the hallway full of rubble.
Can you touch anything on this pile of Zerubbabel?
Doesn't look like it.
Damn it. Everything is awful. Can you walk off and die?
No, it stopped me from going forward. This looks like something.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Cut them with your axe.
The way ahead is blocked by this curious vegetation.
Oh, there we go.
These plants release a poisonous gas when cut.
Can you just swing the axe?
No.
No.
Okay, so we need to find something to either resist the poison or to burn it. Oop, didn't mean to do that.
Looks like something's missing here.
Why would I walk past it?
Yes, you did.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
I don't think your gloves do anything.
Nope.
Just quick save, then start chopping them up, see what it does.
No, it just reforms.
No. It changes its ways.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like something's missing here.
Hmm.
Hey, do you give me those lights?
Doesn't look like it. Maybe I could somehow turn the light onto them. The plants will.
Yeah, we need to
away.
find whatever you need to. I think it's whatever that crank thing is. It's like there's something missing here.
Yeah, I just don't know where it is.
I already told you it's his penis.
Of course.
Ooh.
There's not another area we can explore.
Oh, you can also use the elevator to go up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is the item I need in another area?
I don't know, I'm just saying, the elevator had an up and a down, and you just went down.
Okay.
I was looking to see whether or not there was more than one ending, and there is, but it's, I guess, just based on the decision you make at the very end. It's not like, you have to find all the puzzle pieces of...
You have to find all the ingredients to make the head
Yes.
alive or whatever.
There's nothing like that. Whoa, my leg!
Yep. My elbow.
Oh, I'm so tired from being sick and then taking a shower. I just want to sleep.
Take a nap.
I'm going
Go
to.
behind the green screen
I'm
and then
going to.
yell at me from behind there.
I will.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. you actually taking a nap?
Bye.
Okay. Feel better now?
Yeah.
Alright, see if we can go up. We can go up.
I am the best!
Game is chugging.
What's it chugging?
Soda.
What soda?
RC Cola.
That's regional as fuck.
Is it? Alright. The tower is now available.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Tripping balls, but there's the crank I need.
Did it. But is it the crank Jason Statham needs?
Oh, what is this spooky person thing?
Hey, this is amazing. Most of the ground level structures have been crumbled and rounded from untold eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins. However, both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas reliefs. The most striking features depicted in this grand panorama, I believe, are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse. They all seem like focusing a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center. Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this? Or simply something that has a more practical use? I'm not sure.
Coming back?
No, I have to use the restroom.
Okay.
Good luck, my dude. Don't get too spooked.
I will try
I'm
not to
leaving the
get-
stream all to you.
Oh man, that's a huge mistake.
It is.
So this is the strong light that can be seen from ground level.
Nice. Oop. Game is just continuing to freeze. But we got the crank, so we're heading back. Alright, back to this level. And now all the way down. Good, I'm glad I can skip that. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Nice. Oh, I need to rotate it one more. There we go. Eat that, plants. quality setting for the sync. Never mind that. Okay, calibration. Let's deal with it. That doesn't seem good. This game starts chugging a lot. This is big and spooky. Oh, that must be one of the golems they were talking about. Heads of some kind. Okay, that's one way to go. Anything in these? Nope. Nope. Freaking out.
What was that I've just seen?
Don't know. Oops, doing this again. Alright, can we get up here? No. Okay, nice. Anything on the hands? Oh, probably have to place something there. Alright, down in this hole then. Door.
This stonework seems weak.
Nice.
This wall seems weak. I think I can tear it down with some effort.
There we go. Ooh, we found a secret. What is this? Some kind of plant then? Read the description. Metallic flower-like object with a pine cone-shaped design at the center. The pine cone is often used as a symbol for the third eye and the pineal gland. Well, that is spooky as hell. Alright, deeper down, or... Let's see, we came down this way. Yeah, so let's go over here real quick. Man, this game is chugging bad. Oh, that is also creepy. 5 pieces with different glyphs on them. Okay. Alright, this room's big. There's gotta be a puzzle or two here. Oh, and I'm freaking out.
If I am not mistaken, this relief depicts that the overgrown floor we came across at the various points in the cavern can be cleared away with an iridescent device, a tool or a talisman. Curiously, we still haven't been able to find the roots of those plants. They seem to seep out of these caverns by passing through crevices which look as if intentionally made for them. What other secrets might these silent halls conceal from us?
Just the lizard people. Oop, journal updated. More reading. What insane discoveries we've made in a short period of time. Even Professor William Dyer's shocking revelations were not enough to prepare us for this, for seeing is really believing. But those discoveries have also caused an uproar amongst the crew members, whose assumptions indicate that the fate of this expedition will end in ruin. Some serious mental disorders are the prime focus right now. As a temporary solution, we have prohibited this area to the rest of the members, for it seems most of us are not ready to comprehend such a thing. After surveying the flooded halls ahead with our basic diving equipment, it was concluded that it would be better to divide the exploration team into two or more to carry out the exploration more effectively. According to the latest plan, we will send 1 or 2 teams with submarines to see if a route exists for us to continue into the depths of the submerged tunnels, and the rest will explore on land. Dr. Morgan C. Blake. Okay. Does blue crystal do anything? Nope. Can I go over to there? Oh, I can't even get over to that. Okay. So then this room is not as big as I thought.
As we planned, my team will continue exploration through this gateway. Other expedition parties can commence when ready.
That's it. Oh. There's a rock cave-in happened. Maybe they got trapped. opening this grave. It's like a wheel handle. Oh. Okay. Shut this now. That's what you should be doing. If this keeps up, I don't think we're going to be doing this much longer. This chugging is kind of ridiculous.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
Copy down the glyphs. This game has been chugging real bad.
I've heard you say it.
Oh, were you listening on the phone?
I was. Had to keep tabs to make sure you weren't sabotaging the stream.
That's what I do.
You're a crazy boy. There we go. That's what we got light over there. There we go.
Yeah, like there was a big scare when you opened that sarcophagus, but the game like froze, so like it wasn't scary at all.
I don't know what's happening.
Would you just go around opening things like this?
No, I wouldn't be going around
Yeah.
in this situation. I would have been like, oh, everyone but me is gone. Time to go to bed.
Alright, those are all empty.
But to me, to be completely honest, what I did in that bathroom is far more psychologically horrifying than anything that has happened in this game so far.
Heh.
Hashtag spooky poops.
Where's the bridge back out? There it is.
So the plants grow really weird. Anything else that I missed?
There was some kind of weird alien monster that possibly brought someone back to life, but they disappeared, and then the person was still just lying in a sarcophagus.
I mean, we could turn down the graphics quality a little bit and see if that helps. It's chugging really bad.
Sure.
Okay.
How do I go ahead and do that? How do I do that? Is it video settings?
Let's turn them all to high. Whoa.
Okay. So I think that turned. That turned something? I can't tell if that did anything.
Can you keep touching it?
Yeah.
Okay, then it must be doing something.
I'm not exactly sure where we need to be going either. This is a side passage. There was stuff further down. Let's see. Oh no, there wasn't. This was the furthest down passage. Did I miss something out on this little island? Oh, there's something. Ornamental metallic object with an elder sign, a sign used for protection from powerful entities, carved on one of its faces. It's a trophy item.
Find all these trophies.
So there was this thing. We already got that.
But are you a pitcher and not a belly itcher?
What?
Yep.
What does that even mean?
Never mind.
Because we got the wheel from this sarcophagus. It looked like something on the front of it. But the drawing from there. Nope.
Can't jump.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Just like in real life.
Because this button doesn't do anything right now.
Okay, let's go back over to where the wheels are. Okay. So, you can turn that one. Was there another thing you could touch?
Nope. Oh. Oh, here we go.
God
Okay.
damn it, wheel.
Alright, so got squiggly sign up top, lines with dots on that one, 3 dots on that one, sun, and then wave looking thing.
Yep. Now, wasn't it just 2 on top and 3 on the bottom?
The top one was this one.
Take it.
Oh. There we go. Okay. Lines was that one. Sun was here. Wave
Okay. Seems like it did something this time.
Yep.
Oh, silly Will.
Not sure what, but
Now step on the button.
there we go.
We did it. We solved the puzzle. We solved the pizzaroni. Remember, Coach Steve, when you burn your peanut with pizza. Will, please don't burn your peanut with pizza.
I will not do that. So there's a path that way, and then this little bridge here.
Look at this wee little bridge. Hey, it's a person.
Oh man, you ready for a monster to come up behind me?
Now you have a third eyeball. It's time to go third eye blind. The song is really fucked up.
Which one?
Semi-charmed kind of life. Antarctica's weird, yo.
Yeah. It's full of monsters and eldritch horrors.
And giant snakes.
Or is there a giant snake in Antarctica?
Yep.
Frank, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Yes, I can hear you.
Finally. It seems the effect of the mixture starts to wear off. Frank, heed me carefully. Time is running out, so I must be brief. Where exactly are you?
Dr. Faust, is that you? I'm inside the caves below the base. Where are you?
Listen, I cannot talk much. I know that you are having trouble remembering, but you must keep slowly. Use one of the submarines and follow the light.
Do you hear me? Come on, please. Where are you? Damn it. The
Why is
connection
this
is
game
lost.
chugging so weird?
I don't know.
He said I have to keep going. Why? Where are they?
Would you turn VSync off? Maybe it'll stop this. And it'll just look weird. What is silent mode?
The mode main character avoids making any additional comments through the game.
His comments are weird. Did you click apply changes?
Yes.
Because it looks like you backed out and applying them on one screen.
I'll do it again if you want.
Weird. Because there's apply change. Oh, this is for the option. What if we just drop down to medium and see if that does anything? Another axe. Did your other axe break?
No? Still got it. I don't know. It is possible to assume that due to volcanic activities in the Earth's crust, the climate here is humid and temperate, but we don't know exactly whether this is the case. That theory somehow explains the nature of those small creatures. Small, scattered, I don't know why I said creatures. Those small scattered fragments of obsidian along with the cryptic stone wall that welcomes you when entering via the round gate. As men of science, we cannot fully grasp most of the phenomena happening around us. No apparent sign has been left behind indicating the true motives of the carvers of these inconceivable old caverns. All I am sure of this is that this place holds something strange. Grasping the soil here firmly in both hands gives me rudimentary sensation I cannot translate into words. Something I'm sure no other mortal has hitherto perceived.
I didn't know halls put little inspirational messages on their cough drops. Rotate it. Look at this flashlight model.
Neat. We finished tweaking the submarines one last time, and again they are ready enough for the next uncertain voyage ahead. This time we will also mark the way with light sources to make it easier for later expeditions. In short, while all members of the primary underwater exploration party led by Dr. James Barlow will head for the next destination, which appears to be toward the mythical entrance to the legendary Netherworld. But again, I wonder whether we are looking for something that is not to be found. After all I've experienced, read, and studied here, after all those sleepless nights spent discussing the laws of nature and how to bend them, what lies beyond, and how to reach a certain state to see more without eyes, even I cannot help but think this journey may easily lead straight to hell, but we have to go through it all in search of answers. Dr. Blake.
You did it. God damn it.
Yep, there's a lot of notes here. Were those maze-like tunnels flooded at some point in time, or were they carved underwater? This was the main topic of debate at last night's meeting, and what Dr. Faust hinted at on various occasions, cited from dark leather-bound book, was too frightening, at least for the ones who could understand the underlying links. The megalithic statues, ornate standing stones, and the flat areas of polished rock we could see at some points made us think this place could be a religious temple complex of some sort. We cannot imagine what it looked like in its former days, for now it lies in ruins, bare and without any sign of underwater fauna or flora. What were you saying about a giant snake in the Arctic?
Don't worry about it. Just a dumb movie thing.
Oh. What was the movie?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Let's save and quit and then just restart the game. What is going on? This game is trying so hard not to crash.
Mm-hmm.
Did it crash?
I think it might have.
Okay. Well, let's Control-Alt-Delete then. I'll have to go to the other screen. What the fuck? There we go. Let's end the task. Or just right-click on the... Dude, just right-click on the program.
I did.
No, you're
Yeah.
right-clicking on Task Manager.
Was it?
Yes. Okay, then pull up Hash Manager then. There you go. Go to. This should be all the way at the top, shouldn't it?
I think it's
Run
running.
performance. Where the fuck is it? Processes?
Yeah, in processes.
Yeah. Click the CPU thing. Where's the CPU? There we go.
There it is. Oop. Oop. Oop.
Okay, yeah, just click on it, man.
There we go.
Everything's frozen. Alright, well, it's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
We'll probably just end it here.
Sounds good.
So if anything to go by, we are halfway done with this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only a 4-hour-long game.
Oh, okay.
So, probably finish it Friday, hopefully. Hopefully it
Alright.
won't chug like a bunch of ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a free game, so can't really complain too much. So anyway, yeah, tonight we'll be picking up with Resident Evil. I'll be playing that. Will will probably be in his room drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm just gonna. And I'm back. Anyway, bye.
We'll see you then.
William,
Yes.
you didn't have this selected.
Did I have this selected?
Oh man, is this thing crashing?
I think it is.